It was a quiet winter evening in Karachi's old town. The sky was dark, the streetlights flickering. In a narrow alley, Faizan, a poor yet hopeful young man, sat on a broken wooden stool beside his tea stall. He wasn't selling much tonight. In fact, most nights were like this. The rising costs, the lonely life, and 100 rejections had worn him thin. But Faizan was different. He had dreams, not of luxury, but of giving his mother a better life. He worked hard, never stole, and always gave free chai to the homeless. Still, life didn't seem to reward him. Just as he was closing the stall, a strange silence swept through the alley. The air grew colder than she appeared. A girl in a pure white dress, long black hair flowing, eyes that seemed to glow faintly in the dark. She wasn't walking, she was almost gliding. Faizan's heart skipped hum. "Dak ge hona?" she asked softly. He nodded, speechless. "I've seen your heart," she said. "And I go where hearts shine even in darkness." Then, she disappeared. Faizan thought it was a dream, a trick of the tired mind. But what happened next would change everything. Because that night, he had met a jinn-zaad girl, and his destiny had been touched. Faizan went home that night, shaken but strangely calm. He couldn't forget the girl. Her voice echoed in his ears, soft, ancient, powerful. He lay on the floor of his one-room home beside his sleeping mother, her breathing heavy with illness. The next day, he returned. To the same spot, same time, same broken stool. This time he wasn't working, just waiting. Watching, as the clock struck midnight, the street grew cold again. And like before, she came. "You came back?" Faizan asked, trying not to sound scared. "I never left," she replied. "I've been watching you for a long time." Faizan's voice cracked. "Are you human?" She smiled faintly. "Part of me is. The rest, not from your world." "Why me?" "Because you feed others when you're hungry. Because you dream when you're broken. Because your heart hasn't turned to stone." She reached into her cloak and pulled out a silver coin. "Bury this under your stall. Don't sell it, don't show it. Just believe." Before he could respond, she was gone again, like mist in the wind. Faizan buried the coin that night, confused and doubtful. But deep inside, something felt different. Not the next morning. Faizan opened his stall like always. Same teapot, same sugar jar, same broken chair. But within the first hour, a man in a suit stopped by. "This your stall?" he asked. Faizan nodded nervously. The man took a sip of his chai and paused. "This is incredible. Can I order 50 cups for my office?" Before Faizan could reply, more customers arrived, tourists, vloggers, and even food bloggers. Within a week, Faizan's stall had gone viral on social media. People came from across the city just to taste jinn chai. Business boomed. Money poured in. But Faizan remained humble. He still gave chai free to old beggars, still packed a cup every night for his mother. His competitors tried to copy him, but somehow, the taste never matched. Customers said Faizan's chai felt like asterisk, it touches the soul. Asterisk. Late one night, as he was closing, the girl reappeared. "You believed?" she said. Faizan's voice shook. "Was it you?" "No, it was your goodness. I only helped the world see it." She smiled, a single tear rolling down her cheek. "I was cursed to wander until I found a soul worthy of peace." Then, in a shimmer of light, she vanished. Forever. But months passed, Faizan expanded. He opened a cafe not flashy, but filled with warmth. Its name, Noor's Cup, in memory of the mysterious girl who changed everything. The city whispered legends. Some said she was a fairy, some said a jinn, but Faizan never confirmed or denied. He only said, she saw what no one else did. He now employed over 20 young boys from the street, fed 100 poor families every week. His mother recovered, and the broken boy who once sat on a cracked stool was now a symbol of hope. One night, a rich businessman visited. "I want to invest. Take your brand worldwide." Faizan thought for a moment and refused. "I'm not selling magic, I'm sharing it." That moment defined him, a man who had been blessed, but never forgot the feeling of being forgotten. As he walked back to his cafe, he stopped, looked up at the stars. "Thank you," he whispered, "for seeing me, and somewhere, maybe in another realm." She smiled. Gift. Remained. Years later, Faizan's cafe stood tall, not as a commercial brand, but as a symbol. A place where no one was ever turned away, where chai came with stories, where tired hearts came to rest. Children came to read books. Old people came to share memories. Tourists came to ask, "Is it true?" about the jinn girl. Faizan would always smile. She was real as the love in this cup. People would sip and nod. "It feels like home." The cafe walls were filled with photos of street kids now in college, old mothers smiling. Little handwritten notes saying, "Thank you for believing in me." Faizan never called himself successful, only blessed. And above the counter, a wooden sign hung gently, hand-carved, "When the world ignores you, kindness remembers you." The story of the jinn girl and the poor chaiwala spread across borders, not just as a fairy tale, but as proof That one moment of belief, asterisk, can change a lifetime. Asterisk, asterisk, faith, asterisk.